This is Sailor Basha. Welcome to our Marine Knowledge channel. If you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get notification on any of our future videos which will be uploaded in our channel. In our channel, we are discussing about life at sea. What are all the jobs that seamen do on board? What kind of challenges does a seaman faces? What are all the facilities he have on board? How he is doing his everyday routines on board ship? And apart from that, we also discuss about maintenance part which we do in the engine room. We try to give maximum information, basic information which a seaman need to know before he come on board to work. Today we are going to discuss about some important maintenance work which we do on board ship. That is replacement of a starting air valve on a main engine. Replacing of a starting air valve with the overhauled one is a very important job which is very important to avoid lot of problems which can occur. So routine maintenance should be done in the starting air valve. So in our engine we have to replace starting air valve every 12,000 hours. So that is what we are going to see. I had given you as a video. I will inform you what are all the precautions that we need to take before doing a maintenance on main engine. So what are all the checks that we need to do before installing a overhauled starting air valve? All those things we will discuss, and I will try to give maximum information regarding how we need to change a starting air valve. Please continue watching the video. Let's go inside the video. This is your main starting air valve. The arrow is indicating the main air starting valve. Now we are going to replace this air starting valve with an overall one. So now we have to loosen the holding nuts for the air starting valve. This kind of air starting valve has three holding nuts. So we'll first open the holding nuts. So the nuts will be on a stay bolts. It's a stud which is holding the nuts. So when you are opening the nuts, you ensure you are taking proper care of not damaging the thread while opening your nuts, because if you damage the thread it may be problem for you when you are going to put back the nut in place. So you have to be very careful when you are opening your nuts. So now we had loosened the nut and now we are removing the nut from place. All the three nuts should be removed. So now after removing your nuts, you can start removing the fittings. The one that we are opening is the control air line for the starting air valve. So we open the pipe for the control air line. Now after removing the control air pipe, then you have to fit the lifting equipment, like both the side you have to fit the eye bolts. Before fitting the eye bolts, you have to check whether the eye bolts is in a good condition. So after fixing your eye bolt, and you have to tighten the eye bolt properly, and now you have to fit your D shackles. And before using any D shackles, be sure you are using the right safe workload of the D-shackle and check the condition of the D-shackle before using. And now we are fitting the D-shackle on both the eye bolt with a small lifting belt, and that belt should also be in a good condition and it should be checked for safe working load also. Before lifting, we will spray some anti-seizure spray so that it will help us for lifting the starting air valve without any stuck up. Now we are ready to lift the starting air valve. Use always engine room crane, and do not use engine room crane directly fitted to your starting air valve to lift it. So always use a chain block attached to your engine room crane, like how we are doing now. So use your chain block and lift the starting air valve. When you do in this way, it will be very easy to lift it, and you don't give more pressure to your crane. See, now the starting air valve came very easily. Never use engine room crane directly to lift starting air valve. So in case if the air valve gets stuck somewhere, you are unnecessarily giving load to your crane. So always use a chain block. Now we lifted up. This is our starting air valve, the old one, lifted up. So the job is done. We lifted the old starting air valve. Now we will secure it, and you can see the condition of the old starting air valve. You can see the o-ring is good, but seat is also good, no much carbon. You can see the seating surface of the main air starting valve. You can see some scoring mark, but we will remove it by doing lapping. So now we are preparing the overall valve. So we clean the grooves of o-ring. So grooves should be free of carbon, and now we have to fit back the o-ring. So whenever you fit the o-ring, just apply a coat of anti-seizure molykote or copper slip, whatever you can put, but now we are using molykote. So we fix the o-ring in place, and we coat a layer of molykote around the surface where it seats on the where it seats inside the main engine cylinder head. Now we need to do the lapping for the seating surface of starting air valve. This is your lapping tool for main starting air valve. So we use lapping paste, and we have to do the lapping so that any marking over the seating surface will be removed by this lapping operation. So we have to do lapping before fitting any new air starting valve. So now before fitting any overall air starting valve, we have to check the operation of the air starting valve by giving air supply. Now you can see the valve is operating, opening, closing, opening, closing. This is how we have to check the operation. Now lapping is done. You can see the seating surface is free of any score mark. So now we are ready to fit back the starting air valve in place. The new starting air valve which is going to be fitted also should be fitted the same way like how we removed the old starting air valve. We have to use the crane along with the chain block so that you can lower the starting air valve without any problem. You ensure your o-ring it's not damaged while fitting back the starting air valve in place, and also you should not damage studs of the starting air valve holding studs. The threads should not be get damaged, and you have to have a coat of anti-seize on the stud thread area. Now the starting air wall is lowered in its place. All we need to do is now we have to place the fittings properly. The pilot air valve pipeline should be fitted in a correct way, so just we adjust the fittings towards the pipeline side. So we just loosen it and fit the pipe. So now the starting air valve pilot airline pipe is fitted. Now we tighten the holding down bolts nuts, and all the three bolts nuts should be tightened properly, and it should be equally tightened. Now we are doing the tightening of main air starting valve nuts. So once it is done, our job is completed. We are done with our job. We had replaced old main air starting valve with the overhauled one. So we inspect all three nuts are equally tightened. There is no other abnormal thing found in the main air starting valve. I believe this video must have given you some information about how we replace main engine air starting valve with an overhauled valve. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Kindly refer to the maker's manual for any new amendments of air starting valve maintenance. This video will give you some information, basic information of doing maintenance work on main air starting valve for ME type main engines. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you all a lot.